Good morning, everybody. Jayy here with another War of the Visions video, and this week is kind of a different week because we don't have to do a should you poll for the new unit video. We are all getting a new unit video as long as you can complete the quest, which doesn't seem too hard. And it's going to be a really strong MR unit. If you've watched anybody else's videos on this girl, you know that she's already going to be pretty good. People are already hyped for her. We will have a full review for her on this channel once I build her up and use her a little bit. That's not what I'm talking about today, though. Today, I'm talking about this girl's true potential, and I think that potential lies in an all-water squad with her, Winter Viktora, and Tidus. The, maybe not the strongest mono water squad, but a very complete, very well-rounded all-water squad for especially like Guild Wars offense, things like that. So what do I mean? Let's talk about a little bit. First, let me put on the screen some master abilities. These are the 3 units master abilities for the squad that I want to talk about building once the countdown is over of however many weeks we're counting down until the anniversary Final Fantasy X event. Okay, so here's the squad. First up, Winter Viktora, the unit we have access to right now, and we still have access to next week, who has a master ability of HP 10% for water allies, water attack 15 for water allies, and then decrease her own AP consumption 20 for self. Okay, pretty good. Next, we have Creysse. I think that's how you say her. I'm going to call her Creysse because she's really good MR unit, and that's kind of crazy. So, Creysse, HP 10% for water allies, the same buff as her UR counterpart. Then water attack 10 for water allies. Okay, so that falls off a little bit. There's the MR coming through. You're only getting plus 10 water attack instead of plus 15. However, the rest of her master ability is also really good. She gets 20% HP for herself, we like that, and she gets AoE resistance 10 for herself, and we like that, because one problem with ranged DPS units is they get caught in AoEs and sometimes it one-shots them. These two abilities will help her not get one-shot by AoE abilities. Really nice. Okay, so her master ability, that stacks with Winter Viktora's. Now let's add Tidus, another free unit, this one in UR, that we'll be getting during the event. His master ability is 10% HP for water allies, okay. Water attack plus 15 for water allies, okay. And then he gets 20 defense penetration for himself. Oh my. Like, right now, if you already don't see the potential of this, maybe you're just new and you didn't understand that these things stack. These 3 master abilities together will give you 30% HP buff for your water allies and 40 water attack up for water allies in your group. That's amazing. Also, it's kind of this like defense penetration comps. If you know anything about Winter Viktora, she's very defense pin oriented. Tidus getting 20 defense pin for himself. This is looking like a double ranged tank comp with Tidus as your tank, the other 2 girls as your range units, that is good at taking down tanks, that is very strong through the use of the like synergy of their master abilities. This is insane. This is a really great comp, and it takes advantage of 2 free units. That's the craziest part. Like, only Winter Viktora is somebody you would have to have chased on a banner. And spoiler alert, if you still don't have her and you want to run this comp, you can just go drop 6k pay Viz right now and get her guaranteed. And then you can do the 9 step up with free Viz and get tons of her shards. This is a very makeable comp. If you are a new player and you don't have a really strong comp yet and you're looking forward to this Tidus guy, hey, here's a comp you could throw together with only 1 unit you would ever have had to chase. Great value there. Okay. I want to talk a little bit about some builds for this comp. Like, how could you make this comp really work? So, first thing I want to talk about here is offensive firepower for the comp. I think you're going to want to look at some missile attack, whether that's through Frederica's Dream, whether that's through Lucia's Vision card to give you a little bit more tankiness with a little less missile attack, or if you don't have either of those, you could go for the MR missile attack card on the screen there. King Curry's card, whatever it's called. It doesn't give as much missile attack as the other 2, but it's a good option if you're a newer account and still trying to build up. The other big time like attack boosting card I would like for this comp is Siren. Siren boosts your team's water attack. You guys, at this point, regardless of like how leveled your Siren is. When you get your 3 mastery abilities boosting water attack, you throw Siren on top of that. I mean, wow. You're talking about an insane amount of water attack up for a group that is already going to be hitting pretty hard, I think. So those are some of the cards I want to talk about. What about that third card? Well, you could start looking towards a couple cards for Tidus specifically with the third card. There's going to be his vision card that will come out during the event that gives the water unit wearing it attack plus 30%. Then the party effect on it is slash attack up 35 for water allies, and then critical hit rate up 13 for water allies. So it's a very water allies focused card, but this is a mono water comp, and this card would work well with it. Now, I don't know what kind of loops we're going to have to jump through to get this card in global. I don't know if they're going to give this to us, if there's going to be a guaranteed step up. I imagine it won't be too terribly difficult. The game is trending towards giving us easier access to things if we're willing to just shell out some Visior. So I would imagine this would be a very accessible card. Now, it's not the best card in my opinion. The best card for Tidus to wear, in my opinion, would be Leviathan. I talked about this a little bit when Leviathan came out. I talked about this is why I was specifically pulling for Leviathan, because let's look at that card now. Leviathan is going to give the unit wearing it 10% attack, cool. Now if it's a water element unit or light element unit, that unit's going to get 10% HP and slash attack up 10. Tidus likes everything right there. All of those are going to help Tidus out. The party effect on this is pierce resistance plus 20%. It's going to make your comp a little bit tankier. Maybe it gives your comp a little bit more focus. Maybe you can dial it in a little bit and say, hey, I'm going to like fight Dark Bros teams here, and I'm going to burn through Dwayne. We're going to snipe Kane off the map and kill whoever else they're running. I just think that this comp is really, really good. And it's really versatile, right? Like, you don't have to run any of the cards I've suggested so far. You don't have to go get Tidus's vision card. You don't have to have Leviathan. Heck, you could run an MR missile attack up card, lean on the group buffs from these mastery abilities, and then just mix in 2 defensive cards. Maybe you don't have a bunch of UR cards yet. You're just leaning on your MRs. Give Tidus an MR tank card. Heck, give Tidus Leonis Castle if he's going to be like your solo tank. It's not ideal, but Leonis Castle, you can slap that on like any tank and he's tankier. So that's cool. And the coolest thing about this comp is it's like free. I mean, you're getting Tidus for free. You're getting Crazy Girl for free. All you gotta do is go get Christmas Viktora. So, I kind of put this whole like thing together in my head today while I was at work, and I was like, I gotta go make a video about this. It's gonna be a short video, but I wanted to share this idea with you guys. So don't pass on building this free MR unit. If you want more info about like what she does specifically, like a more detailed character review, you probably look for that like this weekend on this channel or something. Give me a few days to get her, let me build her up, and let's see what kind of damage she does. But all signs point to her being super good for her rarity level, right? And then Christmas Viktora, also, if you want to see a review on her, that's going to be coming out a little bit later this week. So maybe wait on those if you're on the fence about if this is going to be a good squad or not. But the fact that there's 2 missile units that are water and that they're newer, that have that mastery ability to pair with Tidus, like probably the best free unit we'll have gotten to this point, I think that's too good of a deal to pass up, because you basically don't have to pass it up. It's mostly free. So anyway, that's my spiel on this for today, guys. If you decided after watching this video that I'm going to go get Christmas Viktora, hey, think about using my Amazon coin affiliate link to go get her if you're going to buy some Amazon coins. It really helps me out. If you liked this video, throw it a like. If you have some comments, if you're like, man, actually, Auronnj, that comp is going to suck, hey, tell me about it in the comments or whatever. So, real short video today, guys. I got to go, so I'm going to head out of here. Thank you for watching. Have a great day, and I will see y'all in the next video.